He's gonna miss me a little bit, so I don't think he wanted to say that. Sound a little soft, but no, I think I'm excited for the play against him for another couple of years. So I think just him coming back is a great thing for the team, great for the organization. Knowing guys want to come be here, be around the team, and change the organization and things we've done the past year. Want to improve and just get better every year. Oh yeah, no, I'm excited to have my old teammate back. He's doing great. He's making plays down the field, blocking. He's doing everything he needs to do. So yeah, I'm excited for him and just being back out here. It's fun having a bunch of Notre Dame guys out here. So it feels like family all again.
From the outside looking in, it looks to be a little bit more of an aggressive scheme. You guys seem to really be getting in that from a lot of different areas too. It looks like you bring pressure a lot of different ways. Is that accurate? And you like that about
I don't want to give too much, but yeah, no, we're gonna have pressure everywhere. A gap, B gap, C gap, no matter. I think we got a lot of things coming in this year that we need to take advantage of.
24 sacks for you guys last year. I think that ranked pretty hard. Is that something that you guys collectively have come into the season knowing that's helped those guys in the back end that you guys have to affect the quarterback?
Yeah, I think definitely we need to improve on that number. We need to do a lot of things better this year and just become a better defensive line, and just play together, honestly, having known your help and just become better, more dominant D-line. I think that's something we definitely need to improve on this year.
Your brother and Trey are playing a little different roles this year, too. How have they adjusted to this defense?
I mean, they're athletes, too. I think Trey's out there covering running backs and all that stuff, so he's more of a DB, too. And Trey's a crazy athlete, especially my brother, too. I think we're all able to play very different positions in this defense and just cover a lot of guys and mismatches and all that stuff. So I think we're definitely excited for the challenge.
Different the field is just in this camp and on defense, just the way there's so much turnover and
Sorry.
you gauge how the difference this year and just with all of the change and coordinating the system.
Yeah, I think with everybody just learning a new defense, I think it's just something we're all excited about, just to perfect it in every way we can, and just be able to improve on that every year, every day, really. So I think that's right, really our mindset. I think we're all excited to be out here. Football's back, so we're just excited in general to be back on here. Just change the way this organization has been the past couple of years.
What would the energy be like to want to be able to be in full field with fans and just in that building?
Oh, definitely lovely. I've yet to play in front of a full stadium, 20,000 fans. So I'm excited for it. I'm sure the team's excited for it. The fans excited for new coaching and all that stuff. So we're definitely excited, looking forward to the fans being out there this year.
Anything else, guys?
Thanks.
Hello? Okay. You guys hear me? Yeah. I'll try my best. Obviously, it was unfortunate last year, but, I tried to give it all last year. I tried to give it all, try to help the team win. But now, looking forward, we got Panay, we got guys coming back from last year, so it was pretty good. I'm super excited. Yeah, it's just one of those things, it's either let it get into my head and fall down, or try to push through, pay my bills, I got 2 kids at home, so I'm trying to do everything, trying to keep it healthy, trying to work through it, try not to let it get in my head. I have great guys like Taylor. He was always there giving me pep talks. He was like, hey, man, just you know, it's hard, especially in this league. You know, you got a little injury and then trying to fight through it. It's hard, but you know, everyone's a big boy. I feel like it's gonna be great. The chemistry there, the bond. I feel like we're all one unit. You know, like I can think what Frank is gonna do. I can think what Jonah's gonna do. I can think what Sailor's gonna do, or Panay, and that we're all on the same page. I feel like it's gonna be a good year. I feel like it's gonna be a good year. You know, obviously, first year, you know, got to teach him. It was like, you know, way I think and got to understand what he's thinking. So, you know, we worked together. And it was perfect during OTAs. I got to work with him, trying to get to know him a little bit more. Yeah, like Panay coming in, you know, I try to tell him, hey, trying to understand the concept, you know, where the ball's going, where the quarterback's going to set up, you know. And so I'll give him my experience and trying to fill his brain up with the knowledge of mine, you know, the other guys too. And so, you know, I was a rookie once. Great guys, you know, Jason Peters, Lane Johnson, Brandon Brooks. They taught me a lot. And so I'm trying to pass it on to Panay so he won't freak out. The reason why we're so tight because, you know, we're like what Hank says, we're a fist. You know, if one brother goes down, the other brother's going to come and have your back, you know. It's just, we're all brothers. We're so tight. It's just like family. Frank, I think Frank is great, you know. Still the same guy when I first came in. He took me in. Still trying to understand his lingo a little bit, I guess. But Frank is a great guy. I feel like he's going to have a great year. Right now, we're just taking it day by day. You know, I'm trying to get the guys, trying to get going. Like with the preseason game next week, I'm not even worried about that. I'm worried about tomorrow's practice, and so, you know, it has to be. If we can get better 1% each day, I think we can grow as a team. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, at guard, everything happens quicker. I don't kick as much. Got help both sides, left and right. I got the center, I got the right tackle, and just different rules. You know, different rules, different terminology between the center and the guard. But it's just one of those things, you know, if the coach needs you, I'll be there and just step up and try to help the team win. I guess during spring when I finally got to rest a little bit, not put any pressure on it, you know, not banging on it. But now it feels fine now. I feel like it's going to be a good year. No comment. Huh? Oh, yeah, sled. Oh, good days. But you know, yeah, you know, I was a rookie once, trying to figure the ropes out, you know. Like I said, had great guys when I was a rookie. They took me in, so I'm trying to help Panay, you know, it's a whole new world for him. And so I was like, don't make it bigger, man. Yeah. That's why we got you. So trying to teach him the ins and outs and how to carry himself, how to learn how to attack the day. It's not like the coach is trying to burn us down. They're just trying to get us in the right positions. Now it's our job to block. Yeah, Jason Peters. One thing I remember from him is he's always telling me, kick to your spot. You win 80% of the battle. Now the 20 is on you. Pops? Like soda pops? How'd you find that out? Man. Yeah, I got, a little caffeine here and there. Get through the day. Yeah. I got to get used to that. Y'all say book bag, we say backpacks. Anything else? Yeah. I feel like he's grown a lot in the last couple weeks. Getting to work with him. Sometimes I forget he's a rookie. Yeah, just the way he carries himself, which is pretty good. Thank you. You guys have a good one.
I feel really good. He's a good coach. I'm just trying to be a sponge and absorb everything he's teaching.
You're seeing a lot in some of the nickel and dime packages. What is your experience through college and playing inside, and what do you like about being inside?
In college, I never really played inside unless it was, a man call and you have to travel with the receivers. I got no problem with it. I'm just trying to learn the technique from Coach Pleasant and Coach Glenn.
What's the biggest difference between playing outside versus playing inside?
I feel like the receiver types, you probably get a little quicker guys, and just the whole route tree changes when you go from outside to inside.
Got a couple other guys with some pretty good size here. Monty, obviously, and Quentin, and even Jeff. When you've got a lot of guys kind of your same kind of physical type, how beneficial is it? How much does that help where you can learn technique from guys like that, being bigger guys? Has that been an advantage at all?
Yeah, it helps a lot because, in college I was really the biggest guy. So, coaching points for other dudes didn't really apply to me. But now we all have some of the same coaching points, so it's good to just learn from guys that are my size as well.
It's pretty rare to see bigger guys inside. Usually it's those kind of smaller corners and stuff. What is it about your skill set that maybe allows you to play inside?
I feel like just my coverage ability and just being able to fit in the run.
You was in the spotlight for doing Amara. Obviously, y'all had your little differences and guys back good and shit. But just seeing the coach, his response, it fired him up. And just that mentality, what do you think when you saw that, how coach reacted to it, just the overall vibe after that?
I kind of expected him to react like that. You know, he says he wants gritty guys, so I expected him to react like that. But me and Amara are cool. You know, what stays on the football field stays on the football field, so we're good.
You mentioned playing the run. How important part of it has Aaron Glenn made that emphasis to you guys in the back end? It's not just about coverage. You guys have got to be.
Yeah, he's emphasized that a lot. It's, you know, it's a mentality playing the run. You know, you got to stop the run first. Yeah, the energy is definitely keep going up, especially since we got pads on. It's just been rising. Toughest guy to cover. I mean, they're all good. They all have their own like little nuances and stuff like that. Like some might just be speed, some might be the way they snap down, and some might be like their sauce off the line. So it's hard to say. They're all good in their own ways.
Anything else? Thanks,
all right, thank you, guys.
Season, and then you get out here, get these legs back, and he's been progressing well. I like where he's headed. You know, you just push through things. When you're always, this is the best they're going to feel until probably March anyway. Tomorrow, they're the best they're going to feel. So it doesn't matter foot, thumb, finger. Look, I mean, I jammed my finger taking snaps. You just push through it, right? It doesn't matter. It's a mindset a lot of times, and I think the right lineman that we got in here or on this whole team is just push through those things, because you're never going to feel right until the end of the season.
What are your impressions of the man? I mean, I've seen that guys taking one of their wing, giving them what to do a little bit. You know, just your early impressions of him. How's he listening?
I think he's progressing well. Like, I mean, you know, we'll see when we get to live action versus other opponents. He's learning every day. He's hungry. He stays hungry. He's a very humbled young man. I've had an extensive background with him a little bit, trying to get at when I was at UCLA, so I kind of seen him since he's been a high school kid to now, and he's progressing well, man. He's working hard. He's got great guys going against him every day, one-on-one over there. Between Romeo, you know, and Julian, and everybody that he's going against is definitely testing him and making him better, and he's making those guys better as well. And then, you know, with Dak and those guys, they're definitely working together. They're communicating well. So. You know, then we're trying to build something special, you know, here. And this room is fun to come to work to every day. And between Decker and Frank, I mean, we're a pretty young room, if you really around the league. I would say we're young. I mean, because our oldest guy is Dak and Big V, you know, 6 years. That's young. And then the rest, and Frank tries to say he's an old guy, but he's 4 years in. I mean, he's young. We're just a young group, but it's a fun group. They mesh well. It's a really close group, and it's enjoyable to be around. And they hold each other accountable too, and they're able to pick each other up, because every day, you know, somebody could be down, but they're able to get the guy up and ready to go. So it's a fun group we got.
I'm curious what kind of pressure, if any, you feel. You know, you're a guy that was brought back, who's got outside and obviously inside expectations goes through, given the first rounders, the investment of talent. I was wondering, do you feel any pressure to give them what's out there?
Not really, because it's just football, right? It doesn't matter who you got playing. What round, what star they were in college. It doesn't matter. Every day we got to come out and perform. And really, the biggest thing for us is just being consistent. Doesn't matter who I have, which five are out there. You know, we got to find the best five to play right there. If somebody happens to have a hangnail, the next five, you know, next guy's in mentality. So really, the key for us is being consistent. Never think about it as pressure. I think it more of just having fun out there and loving the challenge, right? So we never think of it as anything other than just going out there, doing our job one play at a time.
You mentioned the relative youth in the group. Those real young players are the guys who come in and the backup jobs, the Nelson jobs. Of that group of players, what stood out for you in that competition the first week plus?
Still early. I think everyone that really stands out, though, they're all willing to go in and compete, and they're willing. It doesn't matter if I put them at, take Matt Nelson, for example. I put him at guard. I put him at tackle. put him on the left side, right side. He just goes in and plays. Same with Logan. You see him bouncing around, because if you're not the starter in this league, normally, you only get to bring 7 to 8 guys to the game, so you got to be ready to go. So each one of those guys are pushing the guys in front of them. They're trying to push those 5 in front, but yet they know they're competing amongst each other. And really, at the end of the day, you're just trying to be the best you can be. So, example is Matt Nelson's trying to be the best Matt Nelson he can be. He can't worry about anything else. And the guys in front can't worry about those guys behind him. But we're trying to make each other better. Yeah, I think you got to ask him what all he's gotten. It's just, those rookies last year, you take Jonah, for example, it's tough. Like, I know some things he said is just like, man, he kind of wish he had those OTAs, just to see the speed of the game and how quick it goes. And, those rookies just had to come in and play at training camp. So just the nature of the beast of it. And I thought this year, man, he's approached the offseason the right way, and he's done a great job and set himself up to put himself in the mix. You want the good or bad? I think we just have a good chemistry because I think really it's the mindset and that toughness or attitude, whatever you want, or confidence. I think we feed off of that from each other. It's been a while since we've been together, and we've both coached different places, so a lot of different philosophies of how to do things since we've played together. So, but that cohesiveness is there, and it's still that brotherhood. And you never lose that. And I think the guys feel it a little bit too, but it's definitely, there's a fiery, he's the same Deuce I've always remembered running the ball behind us.
You said you have a nickname.
Oh, Deuce?
Do you know what it is?
Philadelphia fans sure do know what it is. My nickname?
Yeah. He said to call you Honey Buns.
I don't know if that, yes, it is.
You said, okay.
It was. Honey Buns was my nickname. Now everybody in Detroit knows. But no. It was. There's a long story. I have a different recollection of it. They all have their own story from it, but it turned out to be good things, and it's always stuck. Honey buns are a little sticky, so it's never gone away. So I go back to Philadelphia now. If somebody recognizes me, it's one of the first things they say. But it was all in fun, and it has never left. So.
He said he wanted to come out this year and show why he's got what he got this offseason. Have you saw a difference in him, his approach coming back this year, where it's probably going to be a little more of a spotlight on him?
Yeah, I think Frank, and you guys have gotten to know Frank well too, and I get to know him. As long as he it's just himself, and just learning and steady. He's always trying to become the best and get better every day because he knows he's still striving to become that. And as long as he doesn't lose that edge to him and that thing about him, he still is growing as a player, but his confidence level has grown and all that, and that's been every year though. And I expect it to grow again this year.
Cool. Thanks, Hank.
Thanks.
Dude, set me up.